Hey everybody, I'm Madison Morris here inside Chesapeake Energy Arena alongside Brady Trantham after the Oklahoma City Thunder fell to the Philadelphia 76ers at 108-104 in an exciting game, but marking this as the third straight loss for the Thunder and the first time the 76ers have beat Oklahoma City since 2008. Brady, take us through this game and just what went wrong for the Thunder tonight.
Well, Paul George had a shoulder injury, so that was the first thing that went wrong. Markieff Morris was a little bit rusty. It's only his third game with the Thunder since being signed by the Thunder during the All-Star break. But Paul George's absence was felt really throughout most of the game, particularly in the first half when the Thunder offense just had no rhythm. They didn't get going until a little bit late. They got it to within, actually they tied it late in the fourth quarter. Then the 76ers went on a 10-0 run and were basically able to control it from there on.
Now, we did have a chance to hear from Thunder players like Markieff Morris, Russell Westbrook, Dennis Schroeder, and Jeremy Grant following this game, so we'll take you into the locker room to hear what they had to say.
You guys pulled close in the fourth quarter a number of times. What did you notice as some of the differences down the stretch that resulted in the final outcome?
Missed a couple shots, couple defensive lapses.
Things that you guys can clean up. I mean, the defensive side of the ball, you feel like things that are fixable.
Definitely things that we can fix and that we will fix.
Jeremy, what do you think is at the root of some of those defensive lapses? It hasn't just been this game, but in the past few games, you guys have been close at the end of games and have had some of the lapses.
It's probably communication, something that we're going to fix.
When you're playing three different positions in one game, is it more of adjustment from one to the next, offensively or defensively?
I would say offensively, but pretty used to it at this point. Yeah.
It seemed like after that first quarter, you guys kind of got used to being out there without Paul. What happened or changed in the second, third quarters compared to the first?
I think we just knew we had to step it up. I think people came out and did step the game up for tonight. We just got to keep it going.
Jeremy, what was the miscommunication on that last three from Mike Scott where he was wide open at the top of the three-point line?
I don't know.
Jeremy, do you think you missed Paul more on offense or defense? Which was the bigger adjustment for you tonight?
Both ends of the court. I mean, Paul does it on both ends of the court every game, so definitely missing him.
Jeremy, with the kind of shots you're taking now, is it more coaches and teammates kind of encouraging you to do that, or is it a lot of confidence?
Just trying to play the game, whatever the game gives me. However, my teammates kind of set me up. That's what I do.
Russ, what was different after that first quarter? It seemed like quarters 2 through 4, you all really settled down a little bit and played your style.
We got some stops, and it was kind of too easy for them early on. Kind of put them in a rhythm, made it kind of tough for us to kind of come back when we needed to.
I think you pulled to within 5 times late. What did you notice as some of the differences in the fourth quarter that created the final outcome?
We got some stops on demand, just wasn't able to get that one extra stop or that one extra rebound to give ourselves a chance.
Russell, what do you all have to do to be better in those late game situations? Denver tonight, get the game close, and then the other team's able to expand the lead on you all.
I think we're fine.
Russell, when a team is dropping as far back as they did at times on you, does that make it difficult to kind of feel like you're so wide open? Should you shoot? Should you not? Does it make you think more, I guess is what I'm asking?
No. Well, people have been going under me my whole career. It's nothing new. It's just missed tonight. It's okay.
Russell has made his way back into the rotation here. What different element does he bring when he's able to come off the bench?
Obviously his ability to know the game, understand what his strengths are, gives us another veteran on the floor, playmaker, shooter as well. So.
Yeah, I think in the second half, especially in the second half, we did a great job just competing, as a team, stay together as a team, moving the ball on offense. In the first half, it was a little stagnant. And I didn't do a great job, in the first half, finding my teammates. And I think in the second half, it was better.
Overall, pretty solid defensive night. There were a couple breakdowns, open threes that they got. Anything that you noticed that was consistent in some of those moments?
I mean, we fought back, you know. It was a one-possession game down the stretch, but that open three can't happen, you know. You just got to communicate and be on the same page there. But like I said, Mike Scott hit a big three. Credit to him. Got to move on.
Is there a panic level with this team right now at all?
Ooh.
You guys?
Hell no. I mean, we on the third spot. You know, we didn't have P, you know, who is the MVP in my opinion this season. People stepped up, you know, from the bench. And like I said, when we play the right way, I think nobody can beat us, you know. So that's how we come in every day. It's no cockiness. It's just, you know, how we believe in ourselves. And I think we just got to do that, you know, go out there, compete, play together, and I think we'll be good.
Markeith, things seemed to really change after that first quarter. What did you guys adjust during this game as it flowed?
We just had to pick up our intensity, especially on the defensive end. They was playing more physical. They was getting the calls, so we just had to change the intensity of the game.
There were a handful of times where they were able to get some open three-pointers. Were there things that were consistent on some of those breakdowns?
No, they do a great job of moving. I think they move. Them in Sacramento probably move the most in the league. So that's their game, to move around and your guys to forget their spots and, you know, overhelp on defense and, you know, kick the threes.
Down 10 with under 2 minutes to go, some teams might have rolled over. What was happening in your huddles to at least give you guys a chance to come back here?
Since I've been here, you know, they preach, you know, play to the end, fight to the end. That's what we did. We had a couple of bounces didn't go our way. We fought. You know, we just got to come back and regroup and get ready for San Antonio.
Play multiple positions. What does it go into to have a night like Jeremy did, where he's rotating through 3 different roles?
Jeremy can do a lot on the court. Me and him are almost the same when it comes to switching positions. We need guys like that, you know, especially for the playoffs. You know, we need guys that's smaller to play the 5 or play the 4, to be more versatile. So the more, the better.
Are you feeling more comfortable within your role?
Yeah, you know, we had a couple defensive mishaps tonight. Really was my fault. Not communicating quicker, and you know, I'm still getting used to it a little bit, but there's no excuse. Been in the league for a little bit of time now, and I got to be better than that.
That's going to wrap it up here from Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Thunder are on the road on Saturday in San Antonio to face the Spurs before returning back to Oklahoma City to host the Memphis Grizzlies on Sunday at 6 o'clock, and we will see you guys there.